I can't escape it. Send help please. The answer is corporate greed. You're welcome. Isn't the answer just corporate greed? Bro, did you even watch the video? When did game theory start? Game theory's origins can be traced back to the 1920s, when John von Neumann's work began. What's the first word you see? Normal people. Love. MatPat. Law. Oh no. MatPat. MatPat, the game doesn't end after you finish one chapter. MatPat, if you restart the game after she turns it off, it keeps going. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy. Now, let's talk about that. Introducing the next host of Game Theory Live. Ash, the hostess with the mostest. In Ash we trust. Infinity Gauntlet is complete. Oh, I thought you were retired. My retirement was greatly exaggerated. MatPat's final theory. Wanna see me break your heart twice in a row? One final goodbye. Wanna see me do it for a third time? People realizing MatPat can sing after listening to Freddy. Random Encounters fans. First time. Realizing it's now September. Realizing MatPat leaves Game Theory Live next month. Matthew Patrick. MatPat. Matthew Pathu. Matty Patty. Alcohol is bad for you, tastes like shit, and is only really good in social events. Abrasive parents, that's why. Food theory, why did Gen Z quit drinking alcohol? No thanks. December 2025. I always come back. Me in 2023 when style theory was created. Also me silently mourning music theory, because now I'll never know the deep lore of the Copacabana. He protect. He attack, but most importantly, he MatPat. I believe TinyBuild is going to enjoy this. I think TinyBuild will enjoy dissecting this frame by frame. Yes TinyBuild, you should totally reply to RDM. I don't know about you, but I feel thoroughly toured. Jesus Amy, phrasing. MatPat is co-producing the London West End Your Lie in April musical. Literally what? Brother's doing side quests now. He doesn't have to make Five Nights at Freddy's theories. Holy shit. YouTuber joins producers of Your Lie in April musical. Back in my day, there was only one host all the Theorist's channels. Sure grandma, let's get you to bed. Evan fans being satisfied with the CC's name to be Evan. For a period of time. Dave has joined the server. Shout out to Team Theorist for real. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Stop appearing everywhere. Or, draw 25. MatPat. A new host. Hi I'm Ash. They're the type of duo to be like. I love you to the moon and back man. And the other is just like you 8Jot. The moon isn't real. Me explaining Five Nights at Freddy's lore to my girlfriend. I can explain. You get 69 Five Nights at Freddy's theories? I only have 4. 4? I have 2. You guys are getting Five Nights at Freddy's theories? MatPat retires. RT. FN. Allow us to introduce ourselves. After decades of wondering, the mystery is finally solved. Sesame Street will never be the same. Me knowing that the hand gestures are wrong. Original. New. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, whoops, looks like one of these guys made it through. How many years old were you when you learned that people ship Mike and Ness from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? It's all William X Henry all over again. Hi Mike. I'm a B. Hey Ness. Why is your face all red? Everyone watching the new Five Nights at Freddy's Game Theory. Oh, I thought you were retired. MatPat coming back to talk about the new theory about the crying child. My retirement was greatly exaggerated. Can we call this dude like Funky Top until we get his name confirmed? Cause that would be the funniest thing ever to me. Matt in 2 years realizing that he missed an Easter egg that could solve Five Nights at Freddy's. MatPat 7 months ago breaks the internet with his retirement. MatPat now, wanna see me do it again? Alright everyone, give me theories on how this was possible. It all began on the day of my actual birth. Both my parents failed to show up. Poppy playtime mother duckers, after being dragged into depths deeper than hell in chapter 28, and killing Obulk the sock, just to get a glimpse of the prototype's ace hair. I will grant you 3 wishes. I wish MatPat would finally get on heat once. Yeah, what the hell is up with that anyway? Good wish bro, you still have 3 wishes. MatPat, if a time traveler moved a rock. Without knowing them, which ones would you choose to be your friends? When I realize it's been half a year since Tom's first episode as host. Tell me 3 mascot horror games that are cooler than these. Parent trying to nurture their child's weird ace interests. The kid talking about the sentient goo that suffocated a young girl in an AR game. Who would win in a fight, Slender Man or Monica? This is officially the end of round 3 and your last chance to get all of your votes in. Final round starts tomorrow. Slender Man, 47%. Monica, 53%. It just started a new game after I tried to load save. Holy, I can't go to main menu. Oh my god. Was I supposed to start a new game? Was I just supposed to continue? I think I missed some lore. Liberty Chica. Round 1 begins now. Who would win in a fight? Freddy Fazbear or Huggy Wuggy? Freddy Fazbear, 55%. Huggy Wuggy, 45%. Right off the bat, you know this is gonna be a popularity contest. Me when Matt retires for the 1624th time. Me when I hear Stephanie's in the new Game Theory live. Ash Sonic OC cosplay reveal. Foxy when you don't check his cam enough. When the function got spicy nugs dipped in ice cream. Life privileges revoked. Now releasing poison gas. Skibbity. Possibly the daughter of the founder. Limited screen time. Psychologically broken and abased by the mimic. Unwillingly helped with an all-staff massacre. Comes up with a complex plan to permanently seal the mimic in revenge. It fails due to being inherently flawed. Confirmed daughter of the founder. Limited screen time. Psychologically broken and abased by the prototype. Unwillingly helped with an all-staff massacre after being lied to. Comes up with a complex plan to kill the prototype in revenge. It fails due to him being 2 steps ahead. Some familiar faces in the new Stephen He video. I know those guys. MatPat, super cool, incredibly intelligent, good looking, entertaining, charismatic. Me, none of those things, but kinda looks like MatPat. The best and worst of MatPat's career. Best. 5 Nights at Freddy's to Keller exposed. Wally, Feast of Flesh. Locked in a grocery store. Worst. The Night Unmasked. The other Harry, you're grilling wrong. My parents saw MatPat on a plane. Film Theory's latest video features an AI-generated Minecraft house. The Bite of 83. The original picture of the MatPat PNG. Why is Film Theory the only one that shows the full title? The Film Theorists. The food. The game. The style. Tell me who this is, without saying his name. So my sister may have solved the Foxy thing in the logbook. Where could one acquire a suit like this? The new Theorist hosts in a nutshell. Are we cooked? Can we just take a minute and remember where MatPat came from? I found this in the new Amanda the Adventurer 2 game, and I think MatPat might find some joy out of it. An 8-jot's guide to finding hidden lore. Patfumatric. Why is he staring like that? Like I did something bad to him. This is what happens when Jax can't breathe. Why does Mr. Hippo's speech feel like it's meant for game theory? Not every story has to have significance. You try to read into every little thing and find meaning in what anyone says. You'll just drive yourself crazy. You'll likely believing something you shouldn't believe, and thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume. Mr. Hippo. theory, Lily is the true mastermind, while Duo is just the muscle or mascot. You're onto something. POV. Ash entered your literature club and stole nearly every book of your bookshelf. Me after finishing the Game Theory live Minecraft horror stream. Please, Ash, can I have some more? I will take all in the left, you go for the right. Okay, just make sure not to break too much of their bones. Was bored. Don't scream at me for it being chopped. A theory on who the person in the middle is? I'm glad you asked. It starts with this photo. Ash's Steve, someone in chat told me too. Baby gates are the in real life version of areas being locked in a video game due to your character's experience level. Day 1 of retirement. Wake up and Ali asks if we can play a video game. Sure bud. What should we play? Please send help. MatPat. Matthew Patthew. Fixing the Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. Panic. It's finished. Calm. New Five Nights at Freddy's games come out. Panic. Gregory. Animatronic. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. MatPat. They're the same picture. Gregory is a robot. Future game theorists. Write that down. Write that down. Gamers before MatPat. Gamers during MatPat's cringe era. Gamers after MatPat. MatPat. Normal life. Insanity. MatPat. We live in an era where these two men have something in common. If MatPat time traveled to speak with his younger self, MatPat in 2024. Listen to me Matthew, it's time I told you about the Five Nights at Freddy's games. MatPat in 2014. I know about the two games already. There's the first game that was the introduction to the story and the animatronics. And the second game which acts as world and story building along with being a surprise prequel. And the third game which acts as the incident to the mid-ears and the finale of the game. There'll be 3 Five Nights at Freddy's games? Well, technically there's 20 with more still on the way. But let's just focus on the third. Video games as obscure Easter egg. Game theory. Me, MatPat stop. You're ruining my childhood. MatPat, that's why I'm here. No, stay with me. Don't leave me. After all these subscribes, game theory, film theory, food theory, finally, I have them all. MatPat, game theory live, Ash, who erased my worries. Me, my friend protecting me from a spider. My friend concerned for me explaining the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Give me your soul and I will fulfill your desire. I want all of the Five Nights at Freddy's lore pieced together. I don't do miracles. MatPat has made 613 theories, 4 channels, a wife and son, Theorist Media, gotten viewers to donate millions dollars to St. Jude, the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation, and Hurricane Harvey relief funds, and shown no signs of stopping. The internet. You are not a knight, you are the entire crusade. Into the pit game. Into the pit. Return to the pit. Us, new KFC theory. MatPat, there's 3, actually. Me enjoying 2024. MatPat retiring. People, they all came together one last time. Mirror MatPat when the vodka made the burning worse. I don't need sleep, I need answers. Me watching game theory and not understanding any of the science. I like your funny words Magic Man. Me explaining how annoying my younger sibling is. My older sibling plotting our revenge. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Is the crying child actually Cassidy? He's back. My mental health. Game theory, film theory, game theory live, food theory, cats, YouTube. Upload to film theory, upload to game theory. Five Nights at Freddy's movie theory. Five Nights at Freddy's. Everything else on the game theory. When are you getting added to Smash? The day MatPat figures out the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Have you ever seen Sands with human seeing? No. Would you like to? There's going to be 4th theory channel to fill up the last spot on the circle. Wow, how did you get like that? Every time MatPat needs to redo the law, I do one push up. Jesus Christ. Ash, some dragons are fuzzy. Matt, there's no such thing as a fuzzy dragon. Ash, there are plenty of fuzzy dragons. Matt, oh yeah. Show me incidents. Ash, here's your incidents. Matt, that's a plush toy. Ash, it's still a fuzzy dragon. Matt, it's a merchandise adaptation. Nurse, sir, you've been in a coma for 7 years. Me, oh boy, I can't wait to watch Is Mario a Communist 2 by Game Theory. You can't possibly think you can defeat me. Yeah, I'm stupid like that. When you drink vodka to fight spiciness, but it doesn't work. Science has lied to me, and I don't know why. No one. MatPat, yeah, like food. Therapist, film theory Painty the pirate isn't real. He can't hurt you. Film theory Painty the pirate. MatPat, did you say weapon? Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Me chilling in the afternoon. Food theory episode. Film theory episode. Game theory episode. What's your biggest fear? Being forgotten. Damn, that's deep. Mine is a Kool-Aid man, but I feel kinda stupid about it now. He's just standing there menacingly. Kids show exists. MatPat, ah, yes. Ents leave dead bodies. It is time to go. Was I a good role model? No. I'm told you were the best. Wow. How did you get like that? Every time MatPat says ancient race of builders in his Minecraft videos, I do one push up. Jesus Christ. You know how they wanted to raise $1 million? They raised $1 million? Scott Cawthon releases a new Five Nights at Freddy's game. MatPat, it's happening again. When you've been around longer than film theory, I see no god up here, other than me. Among Us, MatPat, Forgotten Games, Destiny. Scott Cawthon retires. MatPat, no. Marketlier, when MatPat perfect Pokemon isn't right for him. Fine. I'll do it myself. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, it's just a theory? I feel no emotion. MatPat is finally leaving Game Theory Live. Me already, even though MatPat hasn't officially left Game Theory Live yet. Definitely not Santi waiting for his steak to cook under his car bonnet. Me waiting for MatPat to make a theory about Marketlier isn't real. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Blue Raspberry. Pascal, people gotta stop asking if a heat dog is a sandwich. Just eat your lunch, man. Evil criminal psychopath exists. Sane people, what you're doing is insane. MatPat, no, he's got a point. MatPat, the warden was built as a guard for the stronghold to protect. Only a small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed. Dream. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. Ignoring the problem and or deflecting blame onto other people. Acknowledging the problem, formally apologizing, and offering a beneficial solution. MatPat is a PNG tuber. Change my mind. When you're watching a movie that you enjoyed as a kid, but realize that the bad guy was actually quite reasonable and the protagonist was the real jerk. 3 rules. No wishing for doubt. No falling in love. No bring back dead people. I wish for MatPat to finally solve Five Nights at Freddy's law. There are 4 rules. Markiplier, MatPat, did you just take both pills? Game devs, there are no dead children in our game. Stop asking. MatPat, there's 3, actually. Homework, chores, and overall being social. Another game or film theory, me. Finding a prince in a castle. Finding a prince at a ranch. Five Nights at Freddy's law, MatPat. when you try to apply real world science to fantasy worlds. Come on, they have one female servicing a large group of males. That implies a species that lays eggs. Oh my god, you're crazy. They are so obviously mammals. Please, she'd be in estrus 24/7 if she didn't lay eggs. Smurfs don't lay eggs. I won't tell you this again. Papa Smurf has a ducking beard. They're mammals. Toby Fox. The truth about Sans? Toby Fox. Wait, Fruit Loops are all the same flavor? Always has been. The Food Theorists. 999k subscribers. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. MatPat, look, I've been around the world. Okay, whatever it is, I'll understand. Scott's new law drop. There's nothing about this I understand. Scott, it's time to stop. Died 1954. Born 1986. Welcome back Alan Turner. You're in quarantine watching YouTube vids. One of your favorite channels recently posted. The vid has a sponsor that leads into the whole vid being around it, so you don't have to watch your ad in the middle. It's a nice looking fun game. It's free on your console without pay to win. When you hear about how Miguel proposed, cha-cha real smooth. Cop, sit on that chair, we are gonna interrogate you. Lawyer, whispering, deny everything. Me, loudly, that isn't a chair. My lawyer. Ness is good, but he can be better. Scott releases a new game. MatPat finishing the Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. Scott Cawthon making Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Game theory, I can milk you.